sir?
What the hell happened?
Alright, 10-4.
Some bad stuff, man.
We were driving, and then there was some goats and some chickens, and we were trying to avoid them. And then we went off this thing. We hit the ramp in such a way, we went flying. And when I realized the error of my ways, I ejected as soon as we hit the water. Johnny, he didn't hear me yelling, eject, eject, eject. And he went right to the bottom with the vehicle.
Well, 17 to Eric, have you filed all the paperwork for the arrest?
Not yet, I'll get right on that.
So many goats,
Yeah.
so many chickens. Why do they get to just run around unchecked?
That's Fish and Wildlife's department.
Johnny didn't make it.
Don't say
Is
that.
everything okay over here? I had sirens while
I tried to drag him up, but I couldn't get him.
This is unfortunate.
Paul 4, Robert 20. Do you still have an individual at the 41 gates?
Unsure this time. It sounds like this little car there. I believe it's a black Ferrari. He was following us on the way down it.
10-4, we're coming up in it.
Right
We're
there.
still parked outside the gate.
I'm coming, Johnny.
10-4, thank you.
Honey boy, the pipes.
Go get him, Kevin.
The pipes are caught.
He ain't gonna be able to get him.
Do you want me to go in as well? I got a wetsuit on me.
I don't think
I
there's
think we
anything
got a
we can
couple-
do for him.
Get
If
a
he had a
couple people
wetsuit
there.
on
Paul 4
himself,
plus 197.
What's your name, Paul?
It's Robert
he's
Cooper.
going to get you,
Cooper. Nice to
McDermott.
meet you, Mr. Cooper from Wapakuda. I don't think I've run into you before.
I don't believe so.
Unless you're a chicken or 3 goats, I haven't run into you before. Oh, no, I actually did just run into you, though. The joke doesn't work.
Nope.
It was terrifying. They came out of nowhere. Why did the chicken cross the road? To A, to lure out the goats. B, to kill a living legend. Poor little fella.
So, is he if you die as a living legend, he's kind of become a normal legend from that? No, it's a little
Well, in
grim to
Johnny's
say, but-
case, he'd become a saint, but he has to wait 5 years first, I believe.
I think Canada. You had it like Canada. Is it 5 years? I thought it was longer than
I
that.
think it's 5.
Maybe you're right.
I don't know.
I
Some
suppose
guy
Mother
told me
Teresa
that
was
one.
pretty recent, so it wouldn't be like
Yeah.
100. Don't you have? I think you got to get like a couple miracles.
It's like it only
takes.
takes you 5 years, but then they talk about you for like 5,000 or whatever.
What the hell happened here? I don't understand.
The goats. See the road? They were driving down the road,
Hospital for some personal
and
treatment, so take a look at it
and
as
then the
well.
goats came out, and I got nervous, and I tried to swerve out of the way of the goats, and the way I hit the handbrake to slide, it just hit this up here, and it just went absolutely flying.
Okay, you're gonna be typing up a statement for me then, because that's I don't think I understand what you're saying.
I was driving, and then I didn't want to hit the goats and the chicken.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I didn't think it would come to this.
Hold.
I thought
Look forward to reading your report.
I thought my skills with the e-brake were much
Paul
more
4, Robert
advanced
20.
than that.
Go Robert 20.
If only I
guess
spent
extra
more
clothes
time
and
in
morale.
Dartmouth at the
What's
track.
names? What's the
Maybe this
customer's
wouldn't
name
happen.
in 41 at the moment?
That would be
I'm
Bruce
sorry,
Forrest.
Johnny.
Where's, hey Rob,
10-4, we're having a
do you
visitor
have
out
anything I can
here.
borrow
It's
to
going to be one
wear,
Mark
at least till I
Tamley.
get back to the
Do we
station?
currently have
What's wrong
something
with
out
what you're
for him?
wearing?
I know
I guess it is soaked, huh?
I'm
he's been
fucking
in contact
soaked.
with us quite often.
Not at the moment, but his sentence is almost done, so I'll just release him.
All I have is a gas mask.
10-4, thank you.
Yeah, at least no one will know who you are while you're naked. It's the
I've got
best I
some in the
got
car,
for
so-
you.
I guess I'll drive back to the fucking station naked.
Alright, everyone. Well, thank you for coming out here. I'm sorry to
I give you that
cause you
back.
so much trouble. Sorry for what I've caused here. I swear. No chicken, no goat shall go unpunished. It's too bad my body cam sank to the bottom of the car too. It's probably destroyed.
Yeah, water will get you. Or little water resistant. Hey, nice tidy whities, Lieutenant.
Well, it's water resistant, but then I saw a trout come around and it gobbled it right up. And the trout fucked off.
Tom to LB 1010 to...
Yes, he's making
What was
like
that
a...
running on the...
I think that's Robert Cooper, who was down there earlier. That's the same outfit he's wearing. He's doing some work over at the bench. He has 2 trucks with lots of gunpowder and metal.
10-4. Tom to LB 1010 to your signal 4.
Yeah, like I was saying, maybe the
Call 2's
trout
route 10
needed the body can to make like a montage or something, you know? Whatever kind of trout escape distance it does or something.
Fucking Troutscape. That's what's going on here.
David 6, go and show me transporting Lieutenant Cass to the hospital.
You see my text, or?
Good thing I have a Galaxy 6. It's water resistant.
Signal 4.
Cha-ching. The cha-ching was the ad revenue coming in.
Right.
Is Delos still under the water?
But, yeah, we're inside.
Oh, was I underwater when they said that on the radio? Oh no, actually, I had my radio turned all the way fucked down by accident for an incident that I had to deal with earlier. And then, you know, me, I just, you know...
Burnside caught that across. I mean,
Please tell me we didn't leak Delos.
We totally left Delos.
Didn't he come with his own car? He came...
I don't know.
Last I saw of him, he said, "I'm going to get you, Johnny," and then, yeah.
peered into the surf. We're important enough.
Indeed. I got a 199 on the radar, way up. Someone's flying somewhere. The lockfast hit 200.
I think it's unreliable. This might have been that.
It was straight ahead.
Might have been, might have been that black Crown Vic, but I couldn't.
I feel like someone like way up the road, like could have been tearing ass.
You know how it is, though. It gets pretty unreliable once you get out there.
Well, when there's objects in between us, yeah, I think it's.
Alright.
Something must be
If you
wrong.
walk you up there, you're gonna be able to explain yourself to Pablo.
Pablo saw what happened.
I mean, he's got a rebreather, so I wouldn't be too concerned. I wouldn't go looking for him.
Do you think it's possible that he didn't have a rebreather and he just had a wetsuit and he didn't know?
DFW's now diving for
I
him.
mean, I don't... It strikes me as unlikely. I mean, I'd like to think enough of the man that he wouldn't do that, but...
This guy's already going 100. Traffic stop. You gotta initiate a traffic stop on the Camaro. Black Camaro.
David 6, I'm going to be 1038 with a black Camaro headed north out of Union.
Are you pulling me over?
I might be.
Who is this? Who is
I
that?
think that's Tanner. It's Tanner. It's IA.
Oh, this is gonna make my day a little easier.
David 6, final stop's going to be at the Huntington Light.
Afternoon, I'm Corporal Coos, the Erie County Sheriff's Department. You know I'm stopping today, sir.
No, please enlighten me.
I'm stopping you for speeding, sir. Clocked you at 100 in a 80.
No, I never went over 92, but I'll admit I was 12 over.
Well, I got my recordings. You got your license registration with you today, sir.
Or Corporal.
Your license and registration, Inspector.
If you reach into my pocket there.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So, what's got you in such a hurry today?
Well, a little frustrated, to be quite honest.
Okay.
These are trying times.
Paul 3 radio check.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just, paperwork's fine with me, you can go take that back. I'm gonna be just giving you a verbal warning to make sure you're reducing your speed, alright? You know, safety's everybody's concerned.
Well, technically, it was... I mean, now, I don't really go too ball-busting on this, but technically, it was a 60.
I don't know, did we clock him in the 60 or we clocked him in the 80? I thought we clocked him in the
Maybe. I don't know. You see, those things are so tricky.
temperamental. Well,
Indeed. Maybe it was
I'm gonna
just
give
someone
you the
else the
benefit
whole
of the doubt.
time.
I
That would be
stepped in
awkward
on
as
this.
hell.
Inspector, you were,
I bet he has
you're free to go. Go ahead and be careful pulling out on me.
I have
want you to
reason to
sideswipe
believe that
me.
you might have drugs. Is that true? I'm going to take that unbelievably upset stare as a huge no. Mr. Harrington, have yourself a lovely day.
David 6 movie code 9 Adam on that stop.
Alright, so he doesn't have drugs. I should... Don't listen to civilians.
We'll be making our way to the hospital again. Another Pablo problem.
Oh, God, Pablo's having all sorts of problems tonight.
That stare, though. Oh my god.
Dude, it appears Delos has passed out underwater as well.
He's
I believe
got a
we have some
fucking...
faulty rebreathers.
Faulty rebreathers or lack of rebreathers?
Lack of breath overall, I'd say.
He probably stayed under for too long.
It's a rebreather, though, right? I mean...
10-4, DFW hasn't risen either.
Did you feel the laser beams coming from his eye?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I gotta not listen. I like it. Just sounded like a good tip, and then when it came out of my mouth,
I mean, I
it
don't
sounded
think
like a
that
terrible tip.
He wasn't that happy to be pulled over to begin with. You heard him on the radio.
No, would you rather we not? Oh,
Yeah.
I guess yeah.
You...
Paul
Are we still going with the garage? Otherwise, you're...
Oh
free,
yeah,
you're
I'll
free to
go.
ride
I'll go
shotgun.
do that, and I'll get a car that hopefully Inspector won't
Floats.
recognize.
Hey, grab a Crown Vic. I think they float. Just saying.
Whoop.
Take it easy, Lieutenant.
Paul 2, both DFW, Delos, and Johnny Robbins are up on the beach.
Does Johnny have his hat?
Yes.
Oh, this is great news.
Paul 3, show me out 10-6 at the paintball.
David 2 and 10-10 to the beach.
Tom 2, David 2.
Go ahead.
Please keep in mind that you were requested by Mr. Harrington.
I'm sorry, 10-9?
Please remember that you were requested by Inspector Harrington.
Oh, I didn't. When now?
I believe it was about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay.
Willem 6 is back 10-8.
Hello.
Detective, can we talk in private inside?
Sure.
Guess we'll borrow the sheriff's office real quick. Okay, now can you please slowly explain to me what just happened?
Which just happened? There was kind of
Wait.
two.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened from my point of view, and then you fill in the blanks.
How far back are we going? Like 5 minutes
10
or 10?
minutes. 10 minutes.
Paul 2
Okay.
plus 1B 1010 to Signal 4 from UC Hospital.
To come on duty with the intention of doing what we had talked about yesterday with those two individuals. I asked for you over the radio, and then seconds later, panic is hit by that individual, and I come to find out he's drowned.
Yes.
I mean, okay, you're a detective. I'm guessing you know how that sounds to me.
Oh, yeah, but he's also my bestest friend in the whole wide world-ish, kinda. Well, my other best friend is a serial killer, clown, cultist. But like me and I wouldn't be like, listen, Johnny, this is your retirement package, you know, and then send him. That ain't, no. If that's what you're thinking.
Well, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
No, God,
I mean,
no.
You don't seem too distressed
Oh.
that your best friend just died.
Yeah. Well, you see, I don't know how long you've been around here, but I've been around since the day this since the month this magical mystery place opened its door, and I've seen some things and some stuff. Mostly with a guy named John Barrett, for example. Not that he did anything wrong, I'm just saying he's someone who I've watched receive bullets to his head, and I've seen the brains splatter on the wall behind him, and then I've seen him driving by me in a patrol car, not only 10, 15 minutes later. This place, it's kind of weird. And, well, people like to deny it. People like to walk by each other and pretend like nothing happened, but I've been watching that happen for 5 years now. And when you've seen people get up from death the way I have, only, well, a little bit hungrier, I don't know, you stop being surprised by certain things around here.
Tom 2, show me 10-8.
Okay.
Johnny will be back. That's not me saying what just happened to him was not terrible. I understand that he just went through a terrible pain, and there will be so much time, and so much memory lost. Something, somewhere. I wish I could explain more, Mr. Harrington.
There he is.
There he is! See? I told you. I
Paul
said,
2's 97.
I wish I could explain it.
Y'all better call the
But it's
SWAT
this-
on this one.
It's this place. The only time someone doesn't come back
Where you at, Ralph? I'm
It's
fixing
when
to
it's-
tase you in the nuts.
what they decide. It's as if we've been offered a gift. And the moment one of us spits in the face of that gift, it's taken from us. And I've lost a lot of good friends that way.
I hear his
And
voice,
that's-
but I don't know where he's at.
That's not something you get over quickly. Johnny, I'll be down in a bit. But Johnny's back. And, well, we have some chickens to take out.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Supernatural, the undead, magical, mystery stuff. It's not what you signed up for. I know. And you're probably thinking I'm as crazy as the hat on my head. But I got nothing else to tell you other than, well, it's all real. Every
All right.
bit
Well,
of it.
I appreciate your time, Detective.
Indeed. Mr. Harrington, I apologize for the massive inconvenience in the universe this day.
Thank you,
For
Delos.
my mistakes that were part of it. And also about the drugs, you know, it sounded like a hot tip when it came out of his mouth, and then when it came out of my mouth, like, yeah, sorry about that. It didn't sound as smart. All right, who's ready for some?
I'm fixing to tase you in the nuts.
This guy. Well, I saved the chicken.
Do you want it in the left nut or the right nut?
The middle
Rough,
nut.
I'd sort of tell you, but yeah, Johnny's still alive.
Did you go swimming without a rebreather?
No, I have a rebreather.
Okay,
I'm wearing it.
just make it. Well, you're wearing it now.
I was always wearing it. I was wearing it ever since I gave it, like, put the top of the fucking rebreather on Johnny so he could breathe in the water while he was regaining his strength.
Oh, you were able to do that?
Yeah.
Savage.
You ain't never watched The Guardian?
No, I didn't, but it looked pretty good. Didn't Ashton Kutcher sleep with his wife? No, that was Bruce Willis. Okay, anyway, we gotta go to work. Come on, guys.
Man, I gotta get stuff.
I'm just glad you still have your hat.